Tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense to have to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
They're going to run this with a tight end. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? If it's kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor, and he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the gun, Kyle. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Here's more on the return. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. And today,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up near the 42. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Justin Matabike there to bring him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Kyle. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Throwing on 3rd and long, Kyle. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead moves to 10-zip. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Down, Taylor, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle made.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 39. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kyle. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Kyle. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line. We dominate today.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rakusin. And will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the Ravens' 41-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Kyle. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They run the counter. Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down, Kyle. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he's going to go down again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Kyle. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor, and this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Kyle. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him.
Yeah, I guess this tonight just wasn't my night out here. And God damn, I can't buy nothing. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing
like,
the passer.
Bro, I can't get nothing, but he ain't give me call.
Kyle. Catch made here by Campbell.
Nigga breaking off and getting fucking tackle and shit.
He's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch.
Hey. I'm like, why the fuck is Jackson throwing so throwing so many fucking people?
Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, that ain't putting their hand up. I'm like, okay.
100 yards now for the day.
So 1st and 10.
Nothing I can do on that part. I'm like, damn.
Digging in our second half blowout material. They run with Taylor. And he was able to shed one
I'm like,
tackle.
Taylor eat. I got dude.
From there.
My linebacker, this man got my safety. This man got 98 hit power, and Taylor just bouncing off him like it
this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Yeah.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, and it's like, shit, it's definitely there. But it's just like, damn, I ain't expecting to have a game like this.
Operating from the gun, Kyle. Buying time to got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Hell yeah.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
But I just like
fielded near the back of the end zone.
Yeah, I'm coming in for tomorrow.
Taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Indianapolis.
I bet he was crying.
Blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
That season about to cry boy that bad.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak.
Yeah, because I had a doctor's appointment today. And then, like, I was supposed to,
he's going to take off with it. And he gets it here right around the 24 before
but I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment today. But when I went, they thought my shit was scheduled for another day. I'm like, bro, I didn't ask my boss to give me the day off. And y'all telling me that, what the hell am I doing this?
That one incomplete there. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, he wasn't supposed to stop.
The Ravens on 3rd down.
But he was supposed to keep coming on a cross pattern. He wasn't supposed to stop.
From the gun, it's
he stopped.
Forced out to his left.
Yeah, he stopped like if I was just going. Yeah, he started around
first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
We ain't say, man, we getting blowed 34-0 in the 4th, man. We're just gonna try to get on out of here without dignity.
1st and 10.
That's all he can do at the end of the day.
And he's got room.
on, Lamar. Give me the block.
Indianapolis territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. 59 yards for him on the ground.
I should have stayed to the outside, but I thought Lamar was going to block it, but he didn't do shit.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moore.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
Pick up there 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Damn, boys and big boys on that line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown.
I'm like, man, I gotta give it to the rookie, man. I was trying to get my boys they catches on. Yeah, 4 picks. Dang, what, 2 pick sixes?
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to
I already know. You're like, damn, boy, you
losing streak. They'll run with Taylor.
Let Will put 34 on you?
Out to the 27.
So 4th quarter, nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split is between
brother, man, did his thing. That's all I can say.
Towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just
totally
totally do
from
that.
your
You still have
team,
to
but they
possess
did
the
their
ball,
thing.
move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
And see, y'all, like, I'm in a man coverage. Like, he wasn't even supposed to come on the blitz. He just came anyway. It's like,
recognizing he was open.
I think it was because, like, whoever he was sticking probably got set out in a blocker formation.
Off the play fake. Kyle, he'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yep.
Anthony Averett picks it, and his crew
He
will
put it
take
out there
over the
enough for
football at the 35-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of
I
that nature.
gotta let that rook eat down.
On defense, has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different?
Man, how you supposed to win through?
He's throwing it to the guys.
Man, you're supposed to win through the gap.
Figure whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Got bounced out.
To bring him down. After the pickup of 5, here's
Gotta
2nd
get
and
no
5.
wood and no rook. Gotta get 100 yards a game.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moore. And
You
he'll be
make me
taken
run and
down
move.
at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass
I
option.
gotta
Be
give
an
him
easy
100.
decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Hey, gotta get that 100. You already got one TD. You just need the 100.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Moore. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
on my
that's
line.
what their
He
job
blocks
is, and really a lot
nobody.
of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 40.
Yeah, he got the 100 yards.
And that
That's what
last
I'm
carry
talking
puts him right at 100 yards for the game.
Yeah, he
So
got
how has
it.
he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Yeah.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Yeah, it's the momentum because I can't even hot route my guy.
He can run for it, and he will. And we are inside.
Yeah, when I just tried to hot route my wide receiver,
It wouldn't let me get him out of that routing run.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun, Jackson.
He dropped that. Damn. Yeah. And then he just threw his hands at the end. Like, fuck that.
Good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Right at the 50.
Yeah, my boys ain't caught the play team. That nigga said, fuck.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Being chased out left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Past the 20. And he'll bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
We ain't erasing no 20-point lead in no minute 35. I don't know what he
the offense at the line and set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts.
I know that.
Very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I'd rather lose now than lose down the line.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
We can figure out what the hell just went on with this right here.
As they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
But my team, I know we ain't stopping shit on the ground, like running wild.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here's Taylor. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Ravens going to use their
a lot of reps with tackling. I don't know that much.
As it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
Don't let him reach for the 1st.
45 before he's brought down. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Taylor. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Good game, good game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Taylor. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That big hit him, but still. Good game.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Yeah.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Indianapolis, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1.